come on, 62 mile an hour, there we go, cruise control. And the rain stopped. Let me turn the wipers off. Tell you what, roads dry out quick round here, don't they? Oh, really? If you've got editing software, you can sort that out. What were you using to record the video? OBS? Yeah, it can go on one track, but the editing can like increase the volume of your voice even on one track. It just does the frequencies for it. Yeah. Oh well. That's what I do, yeah. I've done that before, that's why I keep a good eye on the desktop audio and my mic levels and use compressors and stuff. Well, compressor on a desktop audio anyway, so I know it will, won't go higher than a certain sound, but to also even out the sound so it makes the lower, quieter sounds a little bit louder as well. Oh, Dave, did I tell you about my idea for convoy mode? I don't know if you've been around. I don't know if it'll happen or no, because there's one slight issue with my great idea, and it's known as lag. The bane of all internet society, gaming society. I mean, it would probably take a bit of a trial to see if the lag will be an issue. This is also going to be interesting. I just realised I've got 2 Daves that come into chat and 3 Aussies. Well, three people with the first part Aussie in the name. Aussie Medic, Aussie Cocky and Aussie Farmer. I think there's another one actually who I haven't seen in a while though. Oh, okay, yeah, right. Yeah, I don't think you were. So the idea is this. Is when I was thinking when we do the convoy streams, when I do the convoy streams at the first one will be at the end of spring, so in about 5 weeks for ETS and ATS. But I was thinking instead of just doing a normal deliver from point A to point B together, turn it into like you know the movie Cannibal Run, which I think is actually a real thing. I think Cannibal Runs are real, especially in the US. I don't know if they have them anywhere else, but I'm pretty sure they do happen in the US. So if you know what I mean about the Cannibal Runs, doing a similar thing with the convoy mode. So we all start at the same delivery spot, we all have the same setting for trailer stability. Okay, well, Cannibal Run, well basically this is it, I'll tell you what the plan was, which is pretty much exactly what a Cannibal Run is. except for making deliveries. But basically, yeah, we all start off, well, the trailer stability setting will be on full because I think with, oh, maybe not, I've just had a thought. Anyway, scrap that, that's not the point, that's just a thing to think about for me to figure out later. Alright, so yeah, so we start off, we pick up our delivery together, and we're all delivering it off at the same place. And then we go 3, 2, 1, go and race. The first one there. So you gotta make it there. Try and be the first one there. You got to deal with the traffic, obviously, and everything else like that. But I was thinking also including penalties for any type of fine, running red lights, getting speeding tickets. And then you do about 3 sort of locations, decent like linked locations, not short ones. And you get points, and at the end of it, sort of possibly the first one there takes note of the time they arrive in, game time, and then that's how much of a head start they sort of get, or something like that, or for the next round or something like that. And doing that, and then doing it for each sort of season, if the season mods work with Convy. And at the end of it, if I had the money, I'd give away a prize, which I was thinking like a $50 a Steam voucher or something, which would be fantastic for you guys in America, because $50 my money is about $70 for you, I think. Oh no, it's less, isn't it? No. Is it? No, yeah, no, it's less. Sorry, I'll take that back. $70 mine's about $50 yours or something, so yeah. So $50 probably about 40 or 30. So sort of doing that, and then at the end of like a you know, quote unquote a year, basically just 4 races, one doing in springtime, one in summer, one in the autumn, and one in the winter. Tally up the points, and yeah, if we can get 10 people to do that, and if it becomes a bit popular and more than 10 people want to do it, then we'll probably do it a regular feature, and do events. But like I said, the issue probably for a lot of people would be lag. They'll lag out. And I don't know how that would actually affect. The thing is, I don't know if the traffic, yeah, I don't know how the networking code works for the traffic and everything. Is it run off the host? Is it run off individual computers? If it's run off individual computers, they still would have to sync up. Because if you're driving, like, you know, together down the road, you need to see the same traffic. I think the other problem with obviously lag would be you'd be one spot and then another spot. I don't know, it's because I don't know how the lag with the Convy mode compares to lag on multiplayer, but I know Causy's done Convy with someone in the same country as me, and he had a lot of lag. I'll definitely be doing some sort of convoy mode. In a few weeks' time. The other thing too is you got to who's going to be the host, will be the person with the least DLCs. So yeah, I thought it'd be interesting having that. You have about 10 people racing the same place, trying to get around the traffic, trying to figure out the quickest way there. Shortcuts and all. And yeah, so the Cannibal Run's basically that with cars across America. They go from point A to point B, from one city to another, and they got a first one there. But you got to also be wary of cops and all that kind of stuff because it's an unsanctioned race. An illegal race, to be precise. Another 12 grand. Yeah, we get to paint a truck at the end of it. So yeah, the plan is we've got to save up the money to unlock the next 2 levels on our garage, but we also have to paint the trucks. Yeah, well, probably testing would be involved first. We'll see how it goes. I might chat to the guys I used to do multiplayer with and see if we can all get together at some stage and try it out. No, 3 of us are streamers. We probably try it on ours. They stream. Well, no, actually, one of them will be asleep during that time because he's in Europe, which is a shame because I need to find a time where I can get. Oh, is it really? Because generally when I stream, it's just you guys in America, isn't it? That are still awake. So it'll probably be mainly people from America, I'm guessing. Unless I make it a weekend where people from Europe can stay up. I mean, the poor guys from Europe, it would, when I start streaming at 1:30 in the afternoon, it's 1:30 for them in the morning at the moment. The daylight savings difference. In England it would be 12:30 in the morning. What are you slowing down for? What do you know I don't know? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Can I sneak in? Whoa, 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 whoa. Just. Weekdays. Oh, okay. What's the time for you now? So I can get a frame of reference to work with. Right, so when it would be finished, I mean, you don't have to worry about school tomorrow, do you? Because it's Friday for you, because it's Saturday for me. So a day like this wouldn't matter, the ATS day. Wouldn't much, because when I sort of finish in what, 2.5 hours roughly, it'll be midnight, won't it, for you? So whether or not you can work that in, your parents are okay with it. That's provided you don't play sports on a Saturday. Mind you, I wouldn't know much about the sporting system in America. But I'm assuming sort of if you did play sport, it'd be games would be in the morning. They definitely are here. Be at school. The younger you are, the earlier it starts too. Alright. Yes, that might work. Yeah. Otherwise, because I'm assuming that there'll be more call for people who'll be interested in doing convoy mode on ATS over ETS. So instead of doing an ETS convoy mode and an ATS convoy mode, I could do an ATS convoy mode one night, and then if we can do the race type thing, do that the next night and do both of them on ATS and when we have the breaks between seasons. You're back. I was just letting Dave know about the idea with the combi mode. Actually, Causey, when you were doing combi mode with someone from my country, from Nouvelle-Zélande, as I say, in France, I think. With your lag issues, what was the actual problem? Were you rubber banding? Were you one spot and then all of a sudden in another spot without the sort of, you know, you transported there? It was traffic an issue? Oh, okay. Right, so it is very similar. Was that during the beta or full release? I wonder if they might have fixed the network code up or something. But it caused by, you know, lack of optimization. Yeah, it would be similar, yeah, because it's all about the network code. That's what I was asking. Oh, both. Well, look, if you're keen to try it out, it's up to you, but if we can organise, like, I'm thinking of Wednesday, when I don't stream, I can flick you a DM, Cuzzy, and if you want to do some convoy modes and see how you get on with me. Hello, Eds. Yes, hello, Eds, my old friend. You're trying to sell me a PlayStation again. Yeah, pretty much the same time. The same time as on my phone. I just had the one in the PlayStation. A very bizarre ad for the next Nick Drake Uncharted. Did you notice the amount of money that are currently on their Causey? We had 3 of the employees turn up, and 2 of them before the loan came out and then 1 after. So I was right, and yeah, I'm going to brag about that because, quite frankly, I don't know when the next time I have an opportunity to be right again. And well, for 1,500 they should. For 1,000 they should too, but apparently not. Ah, we're an hour and 40 away, even though I looked at it originally and I thought, oh, we're 40 minutes away. I'm just intrigued to see how much money I get for this. Or don't get. After the disaster that was, or was. The lift-off that we had, our attempt to try and be a air freight company instead of just a normal old truck and freight. I use Adobe Premiere. I used to use Lightworks. But now I use Adobe Premiere. And if you're wondering why, if there's one that's better than the other, I can't really answer that at the moment because my CPU and it overheating when I do the editing. Hence, with Premiere, I have the option to use the video card to do the editing, the exporting, which I didn't have with Lightworks. It's a Mac. We're driving a Mac at the moment until we end up buying another garage, and when we do, we move to another brand of truck, which once again will be up to you guys in chat. We've already covered the International, we've already done a Mac, so that'll leave the Peterbilt and the old Kenworth and Volvo. Is there any others I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing one. The Freightliner, yes. Oh, and Western Star, yeah. Well, I suppose there's a good reason why I forget those ones. I remember Volvo because Volvo in America is not hard to forget, and it's also a well-known name anyway. And it's cars and trucks, so it's not something I'm going to forget. Always going to remember Mack trucks and Kenworths because they were the ones that were always in American TV shows. Except for an international was on a show called BJ and the Bear, I think. He drove an international. It was the first time I ever saw an American truck with the setup like an American truck with the flat front. Otherwise, I never even knew Peterbilt existed until ATS came out. Never heard of them before. Freightliner, yeah, but I thought it was actually well, we got a company that's a courier type company that's called Freightliner. So when obviously if I heard that in any show from America, I would assume that, oh, okay, so that's an American company, that a courier company that's we've got down here. Western Star, same deal. Never heard of it until ATS. The other thing too is mainly around here in this country, if you do see an American truck, it's either a Mack or a Kenworth anyway. The old school ones, you never see the new ones. It's either that or a few of the European ones like a Scania or a Volvo, and then you get quite a few Japanese ones because they're cheaper. Like the Mitsubishis and Toyotas. No, I didn't get a fine for it, so I can't run it. It was orange. Well, amber. Because your white is amber, ours is orange here. They used to say an orange, green, orange and red. Now, to the left there, is that a viewpoint or is that a recruitment agency? I'm guessing that would be a viewpoint there in the middle of nowhere. Not that it matters. Oh, actually, alright, we are here, sorry. Well, because we're not coming here to deliver anyway, so we won't be going to find out, but... There's a red light. No cop, no stop, yeah. It's the cameras you got to worry about, eh? And I can see two of them there. Two red light cameras. Yes, what was that? Was that, weird? I don't know.